Hey guys, Beck, and we are playing Halo Infinite. Today we're going to be doing a League Loot stream. We're going to be checking out a reward from the HCS 2024 Atlanta Major. If you watched the live event on Twitch for 9 hours, you would have earned yourself an armor coating. And that is the plan. We're going to be checking out that armor coating and playing some games and trying it out, I guess, hopefully. If the game puts me in some fair matches, hopefully. So the armor coating is Steel Legion. It is a multi-core coating that you could earn, like I said, from the HCS Atlanta Major 2024. Had you watched and had your account linked up with the Twitch account that you watched it on. And yeah, this is what it looks like. It's a pretty cool coating. It's pretty nice. You needed to watch for 9 hours and you would have earned yourself this coating. And yeah, that's what it is, what it looks like. So let's go ahead and rotate the Mark IV and get a closer look at the coating. So with this major, they changed the viewership stuff around a little bit. In this major, they didn't piecemeal the coding out. Like in the previous majors, you need to watch a little bit every day of the major or at the end, and they would slowly give you each core's coating for the set. In this major, it was just kind of a lump sum time. If you watched at any point in the live event for 9 hours total, so cumulative, so over the course of the multiple days and stuff like that, you would have earned yourself this coating. And it was like a multi-core coating, so they didn't piecemeal it out, so you got the full set with just the single drop. But yeah, a solid 9 hours of viewership was required. It is a really nice coating. So there was 3 rewards on the main channel. You needed to watch the Halo main channel for this particular reward. There was 3 rewards. One was the charm, one was a weapon coating, and this armor coating. The charm, I can't remember how many hours you needed to watch, but the weapon coating was 6 hours. And then once you hit the 9 hour marker, you got the armor coating. It was all simultaneously, the rewards were accumulating the time. So it wasn't like you needed to watch 6 hours and then 9 hours. It was just 9 hours total, and you'd have earned all the stuff from the main channel. There was also co-streamer drops, but it was a little different, like I said. So this time around, there was a mongoose coating and a nameplate emblem set from the co-streamers. Yeah, coating looks really good. I really like it. I liked both rewards so much that I decided to do 2 separate streams. We did one for the weapon coating, and now we're doing one for this armor coating. Because I think both were excellent rewards. This looks really good on the Yoroi. And a lot of the other cores similarly look really good with this coating. So yeah, definitely a lot of value to the viewership rewards this time around. Now, if you did miss out on this reward, Halo does do second chances with their rewards and stuff like that. So you're just going to have to keep your eyes peeled on the Twitch drops for Halo. And usually during a community event or partnered streamers, special occasion or something, they'll do a second chance for the rewards. It's not guaranteed which rewards they do second chances when. So you sort of just need to be on your toes and figure out whenever it drops, to make sure to watch and be there to get the reward. Yeah, definitely a cool coating. What might be interesting with this one is because the viewership drop was just a single item for the multi-core coating. Maybe when they do a second chance for this one, you'll be able to earn all the cores in a single viewership second chance like they did for the major. in the past, because they kind of like piecemealed the same set, but based on the core, even second chances and all became kind of difficult because you had to watch multiple like events, you know, because you'd only earn one core at a time or something like that. So if you wanted the full set, you sort of needed to be there for the major. Otherwise, you'd be caught in like trying to figure out one by one as it gave second chances, which ones were what. Chicho. Yeah, this Chimera core is kind of cool. Like those blue lines and all, that is part of the coding, I guess. But I don't know where it comes from. But it looks really good, right? It's not part of the visor or anything. Those blue lines are part of the coding. So yeah, it's something interesting with that one. Mirage. And finally the Hazmat. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump in and play some games and try out this core. This is sort of a take two. This game decided to put me with 3 bots against what I suspect is a squad of 4 in the previous game. That's ridiculous, dude. 3-4-3 bots. Not like, I mean like bad players, which this game does often. I mean legitimate 3-4-3 bots. Like, dude, are you fucking kidding, dude? Maybe don't bother filling that match. Like, no one... I know, whatever, right? Those guys are so proud, too, and like, they won. It's like, dude, you just played against bots for the bulk of it. You're pathetic. Don't be proud of that. The game just, like, threw you a bone, probably because they couldn't find, like, a lobby to fill your, like, crappy-ass little squad. It pissed me off so much, too, man. It's like the Mini Slayers. The first time I was playing Mini Slayer and fucking filled my whole team with bots. Are you kidding me, man? I was like so excited to play that mode too. I was like, oh my god, I never get this mode. And then I look at my team and I'm like, 3-4-3 bot, 3-4-3, 3-4-3. And I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on here? And obviously the entire like other squad was players. I can only guess that they were a squad of 4. Otherwise, 100% one of them would have been on my team at least, right? Like there's no way they'd put 4 real players against 1 player and 3 bots. That's not how like the team balancing would work. And those guys are so proud too. It's like, dude, you're pathetic. Anyway. It's fine. It pissed me off though, man. It really did, man. Like, dude, what the hell? What am I supposed to do? At least with the real players, you know, like you can fight the enemy and like hope like you can get an assist or something. With the bots, they don't even do shit, man. Actually, the joke is bots are really good when you're lagging. When you're the laggy person, the bots will just beam you. But if I'm presuming those guys had good connection because they were like just destroying the bots. Again. Yeah, thank God we got actually real players in this one.
Slay 'em all! No mercy! We're going quiet.
What? Not bad.
Power items incoming. Feeling that one tomorrow.
Oh, for fuck's sakes, are you kidding? I jumped. Dude, what the fuck? Capture that.
Enemy Spartans are closing in. Power items on the way. Power items on the field. Menace with that scope. Beautiful shot.
Spartans closing in.
Another one dusted.
Spartan down.
Racking up the accolades. items on the way. Power items up for grabs.
Double kill.
Repulsor acquired.
Five minutes remaining. Gained the lead. Lost the lead.
Power items incoming. Very impressive kill, Spartan. Science triumphs. Another one dusted.
Gained the lead. Killing spree. Double kill.
I couldn't have done it without you. That is literally true.
Nearing victory.
The 3-4 bot just keeps falling off the map, dude.
Power items inbound. Power items up for grabs. Enemy Spartans are closing in. What a shot!
victory.
Dude, I swear, man, if this 3-4-3 bot through the game, I would have been pissed. Okay, saw that dude die 2 times, the bot. Dude, it's raining hard. I didn't even realize.
Slayer.
Kill everything that moves and try not to die. S7 sniper inbound.
In my sight.
Confirmed. You're a surgeon with that weapon. S7 sniper available.
Gain the lead. Lost the lead.
S7 sword inbound. Tomorrow. Overshield inbound. Very impressive kill, Spartan.
How to do? It happens, Spartan. What are you looking at, son? You're in a battlefield. I'm getting stuttering. Don't stutter on me. No!
Plasma grenade acquired. Lead hostile. Energy sword inbound. Energy sword available. S7 sniper.
Yeah!
S7 sniper available. Overshield available.
God, this guy with his...
Halfway to victory.
You're all gonna die, his sword.
Grapple shot obtained. Oh, did you see the look on their face? Overshield inbound. Plasma donation successful. Available.
Double kill.
Tango's close.
Oh. This is actually a fun game, dude. I'm enjoying it.
Remaining.
Oh.
That one tomorrow.
Target spotted.
Nearing victory.
Sniper inbound. Overshield inbound. S7 Sniper available. Overshield available.
Shields down.
Racking up the accolades.
Victory.
That was a fun game. Not only because I did well, but even teammates. Like, I mean, everyone seemed to be like just chill playing, not like sweating. You know what they should do at the very least until they get the new like UI setup like implemented. Just give me an option to like save my quick play options. Like I want these 15 selected like modes to just I want to just be able to auto equip it and auto deselect it, but specifically those 15. I don't want to have like a deselect all, select all. Yeah, that also, but also like a quick equip for my preferred modes. And these 15 like maps, I'd want that as my quick equip. Because when I want to play Husky raid, I want to unequip all of them, and it just becomes such an annoyance trying to re-equip the modes that I enjoy. Whereas like if I could just do a quick equip, I think it'd be fine. It'd be good. I feel like that, you know, a saved option for save your preferred selection. That should be like, try to get that done quick as a hot fix or like a quick update. You know, don't wait till like you get the final thing. At least give us that much for the time being. And then you can take your time with like, you know, getting the new UI set up, sorted. If that is even happening, I don't know.
Slayer.
Let's be the best little slayer we can be.
I'll take that.
Left him in tatters.
Camos out, Taylor.
I thought I reloaded it, man.
Plasma grenades obtained. Power equipment en route.
Dude, I feel like I should have got that, man.
M41 Spanker inbound. Skewer inbound. M41 Spanker available. Skewer available. S7 Sniper available. In a poof, they're gone.
Another one down.
Oh gosh, that's an intimidating weapon. Power equipment inbound.
Dude, I swapped weapons and he just kept firing the fucking sniper, man.
Halfway to victory.
M41 Spanker inbound. M41 Spanker available. Power items. Up for grabs.
Above us.
Anchor.
Enemy Spartans are closing in.
Dude, I fucking get stuck on that geometry with rocks, dude. He wasn't fucking climbing it up properly. Just kept on fucking farting it back.
Repulsor obtained.
Nearing victory.
S7 Sniper inbound.
5 minutes remaining.
S7 Sniper available.
Call.
You're the real deal, Spartan. Power equipment incoming.
How did that take 3 bursts?
M41 Spanker available.
Overseer's mine.
Skewer inbound.
Victory.
Too much vehicle gameplay in that. And connection went a little doo-doo on me. But I guess whatever. Let's do Husky raid. dude. I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't know why it put me in the middle of this nonsense. I'm just gonna take out super so I don't get dumped back in that same game. So Husky raid is too chaotic to dump you in the middle of a match, man. It's good. It's good. It's the one I've got on him. It looks nice. I like it. Rich. Yeah. Yeah, I'll go through. I've got it equipped on all the things. This is it. Yeah, it's pretty nice, dude. Clean and shiny and little brass bits. Looks good. Well, I little, not super shiny, but you know what I mean. It's got a little wear and tear on it, looks like, but that adds to it. Little scuffy metal, but the wear and tear of a good spot in its armor. Yeah, it looks similar, but Sundred Star is a little like shinier, and there's differences. Yeah, I'll show you. I was looking at it earlier also. I was comparing. It is similar though, but not the same. Yeah, this is Sundred. So like it's got like that kind of hexagon pattern on the like armor. Like it's not got the brass look to it, I guess. Whereas this one's got like a more brass feel to it, right? Similar though. Yeah, the weapon coding's good too, man. I don't know if you've seen the weapon coding. I did a stream prior to this, checking it out, but it looks really good. Yeah, this is the weapon coding. A little wood finish with like kind of like swirly design on the metal. Yeah, it's good. And I feel like Husky Raid, the way they've done this thing has killed Husky Raid, dude. Yeah, let's put Super back in now. I don't think they'll put me back in that lobby again. Let's give him some time. Throw Super and give that chance to get back into that game. Yeah, I was looking at this 100 star. I think I prefer this one over it. Feels, like I said, a little bit more worn. And I like the brass effect. Yeah. Yeah, this major had some like proper good drops. Like both weapon and armor were like properly like something that I would use. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, they got slammed. I'm gonna save the chat for it at the end. But yeah, that grand final. And they've yet to win a major this year, which is also another thing. I mean, not only Optic, man. What about like FaZe, man? In their own hometown, they got slammed out so early in the like competition. That was also like a surprise and quite the upset to be knocked out so early. But Space Station's a good team too, man. So I'm good with Space Station winning it also. I think the FaZe Optic Space Station action is always solid. Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, Optic, people are like kind of criticizing the roster change in Optic, but I feel like even if APG was still in Optic, I don't think they would have won this one or anything, right? I think it was destined. It was destined to end the way it did. Dude, are you kidding? I'm just gonna do a big team battle. Dude, forget this nonsense. Just give me any big team battle. Come on, let's go. Yeah, they wouldn't have. I don't know if you're like a COD fan at all, but like what was like a funny little COD nitpick that happened? This was like a FaZe hosted event, and apparently people were still screaming like "F you, Draza." Draza on like the FaZe team in COD. They were still like shitting on him, like even though it was a Halo event, a FaZe hosted Halo event at that. So that was kind of funny. I was like, dude, Draza can't get away with it, and even in a hometown event, he's still getting called out. Dude, are you kidding? What's going on here, man? What's going on here? It's the last game, man. Just get me in. I shouldn't have backed out of that nonsense that they put me in. Oh, he's said he's not playing HCS next year. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna continue. I mean, I sort of don't blame him. Like, another year of Halo Infinite, like, I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be anything as special as the last 3 years. I think this year itself, it fell off like pretty hard because of the way the game like handled like the switch over from like seasonal content to this operational stuff. So yeah, I don't think so. It'd be interesting to see what Halo, like Formal does. See, I think Formal is the type of player like if when the next Halo comes out, it's good, he'll come back to Halo kind of thing, right? What is this shit, dude? Okay, I'm just gonna reset the game or something, man. Hang on. Yeah, he said like in his live stream that he ain't continuing. Yeah. don't play the ranked mode in this game. I can't even get into matches, I don't think. I play from the Asia region. This game's been dead since year 1 in Asia. It's near impossible to get into like basic modes. We'll still get dumped into like high ping lobbies and stuff like that. Like, I mean, it's also clear that like I don't think there'll be any new maps next year and all that. Like, if there are new maps, it'll probably be like community forged maps or something like that. That's the only way like we're gonna get new maps into the rotation that are like even semi-decent. And I feel like even the like forgers, like they've sort of like moved on, it feels like, I suspect. I don't know. But like I don't think like the forge community is like too thrilled to be put in the state where they're like all their content is the like what's relied on by like the developers for fresh stuff. I said it a long time ago, like they should have created like a program, like not like, you know, people have been criticizing like Halo for not creating this program, but it really should have been on Microsoft to create like a creator program for like people that forge stuff in Microsoft owned games, right? And so they can get like financial incentives from doing that stuff for the various Microsoft games. It's not just Halo and stuff. It should be like across all the Microsoft games and should have like a dedicated like, you know, system created to like promote and encourage the forgers to like. If that kind of stuff happened on the Microsoft level, not on like the 343 level, on that Microsoft level, it would have been useful. But I mean, they had never bothered. I said that a long time ago. And then like only recently I've seen other like content creators be talking about it. I'm like, dude, now it's too late. Now it's too late. That should have happened like day 1, or at least week 1 or month 1 of like Forge coming out. I mean, they still can do it, honestly, because like I said, if they do it on a Microsoft level, it's not limited to just Halo Infinite. It's like across the board, right? All Microsoft titles and the like, you know, forges for like multiple games. So it would carry from Halo Infinite to the next one, to the next one, right? It would encourage like a longer term system as opposed to just limited to like like Halo Infinite forges potentially getting incentivized. So, I mean, honestly, they should still like consider creating that program, but if they do or don't, I don't know if they'll bother doing that. Yeah. It is the definition of this game. Why is this taking so long? Just please give me one last game and then I'll probably play a few more, try to complete the ultimate, but still I'll do my outro and then do bonus couple of games. Yeah. I also joined in this game like early on, dude. Dude, the weekly challenge grind and the event grind was so miserable year 1. It was so bad, dude. It was so grindy, and the like ultimate challenges were like the most nonsensical challenges ever. Like that were just the worst. Things got better. Things did get better, but yeah, too late, man. The audience had left by then.
Husky Raid.
The buffed on weapons and all that they did this update has actually been pretty good, man. Like the new weapon update, it's been pretty good, man. God damn, this laser's good. Yeah, even the base laser's really good. The AR buff has been pretty good for been more consistent as far as connections go. Yeah, the new buffs and weapons and stuff have been pretty good. They did a good job, I feel.
An ally took their flag.
Chaos.
Enemy captured your flag.
Oh god. It's so unfortunate the way this game ended up. I think the saddest thing was that season, what was it, 5 or whatever, man? It was the game was in such a good state, man. It was and everyone's like, oh my god, the game's so good, it's only gonna get better now. And the very next season, it sort of pitted a little bit. And then they're like, we're changing to operations, we're done. It's like, no, so close. No.
Let that be a lesson. Lead hostile. Add that silverware to the pot.
Enemy flag returned.
No. hate this, like, tracking one, man. No, I didn't see it. I should have looked.
Double kill.
No, do this.
You're the real deal, Spartan. Our team took the enemy flag.
Visible bogey on the field.
Enemy flag returned.
Nope. Okay. That was fun. Steel Legion armor coating checked out. HCS 2024 Atlanta Major 3, however you want to look at it, is the viewership reward, final reward for watching the main channel, Halo channel, while the event was live. And had you watched it for 9 hours, you would have earned yourself this armor coating, which, like I said, it's really nice. They've done an excellent job this major with providing some solid incentives to watch the event, for sure. And both the weapon and armor coating were excellent rewards. I think the co-streamers got shafted a tad bit, but not completely, man. Like before, like when they used to piecemeal like the armor coatings, like the Chimera core would be like the co-streamer armor core for that set, right? So you watch the co-streamer to get. So if you wanted the complete set, you definitely want to watch the co-streamers. This time it was just like a mongoose coating. Honestly, nothing super special about the mongoose coating, in my opinion. But actually, the nameplate emblem set that was part of also the co-streamers, that actually I liked. So as far as that goes, but you know, nameplate emblem set kind of versus thing. But I think I still preferred the way they handled the viewership rewards this year. I mean, this major. You know, getting everything, you know, as a single entity as opposed to piecemealing it and all, like I keep saying, is significantly more appreciated as far as ease goes. And also the surprise kind of thing, like I said, was we got a weapon and an armor coating. And in my opinion, both were really good. Honestly, last major, man, was so bad. I was a little bit like reluctant. I was like, man, if they do another like major with this kind of doo-doo-ness. I mean, it was pretty bad. It wasn't doo-doo-ness, but it was pretty bad. But both these two, well worthy, and much appreciated. And like I said, I did already check out the weapon coding in the previous stream. I will link the stream in the description, I guess. So if you guys want to check that out, it'll be in the description, or search the archives, I guess, if you want to like see my stream in particular or not. I don't know. But yeah, the weapon coding was pretty good. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I think now that like there are going to be a lot of codings that are similar to each other, right? Like mentioned earlier, Rich mentioned that Sunrid Star is similar, but there's differences enough, you know, that I feel like it's good enough, right? Like, and again, both Sunrid Star and this were both free codings, so in both cases were like excellent codings, and even though similar, different enough and worthy of the collection. Like I'm definitely actually going to utilize the Steel Legion one on a few of my core. Well, I'm debating. Like I really do like it on this, on my Yoroi. It's looking really nice. The Yoroi is looking like a beast of a Spartan with this coding for sure. I think it fits the like theme also, right, of that set. But I also really do like it on the Rakshasa. Do like it. I also like it on the M4. I mean the Mark IV. But I feel like I'll probably use something else on the Mark IV. But I do like it on that. Like it looks good. And I do think there's potential, you know, like for the right Eaglestrike Spartan, probably could do something pretty good with it. And same with the Hazmat, probably could do something pretty good with it. I also noticed the blues. There is the blue. Like I was wondering, where did that blue come from? It looks like the blue highlights are also on the Yoroi, so it somewhat explains the blue on the Chimera core, right? So I guess the highlights are that's part of it for sure. So yeah, excellent coding. And again, if you missed out on it, Halo does second chances all the time. When though, like the second chances are more randomized, right? Because I think they give like the community people that are organizing whatever the community events are, or the or the partnered streamers that are like hosting whatever. They tend to get the opportunity to choose what drops they want, at least in the past. So like it just depends on like them and who decides that they want to do this one as the second chance, you know, opportunities and stuff like that. So it'll happen, I'm guessing. You know, no guarantees, but most likely. When though, you sort of need to be like, you know, on top of that yourself, I guess. There are YouTubers that like, you know, post videos whenever they do Twitch drops and stuff like that. So, you know, maybe follow one of those YouTubers that are doing that, and then they'll give you the heads up when the second chances happen. I don't, so no point in following me if you're looking for the second chance. But yeah. So yeah, let's go ahead and get right into it. As you can see from the thing, congratulations, Space Station. They took the trophy for this major. This is their second major this year, I believe. So 2 out of the 3 Space Station, I believe. They've won 2 out of the 3. So yeah, they are definitely being the dominant team this year. The team is Legend, Bound, Eco, Stellar, with Coach Eliminate. That is the crew. Yeah, I mean the usual. I'll tell you one thing. Year one of HCS, the Cloud9 team, which was 3 out of the 4 people in this Space Station team now. So basically Cloud9 dropped their roster after year 1 because, I don't know, financial stuff, whatever. And then that roster became Space Station. And then Space Station kind of dropped one of their players and picked up Legend, right? So that's kind of like the evolution of this team. But year 1, Space, like that Cloud9 team, or this, whatever, this team, right? This group of people, three out of the four players, were dominating that year. And then come the end of it, there was a kind of swap. The Optic brought in Formal into their team. They started doing better and better. And then they won near the end and then took the crown at the championship. So even though Space Station is dominating, the game is still in play for the other teams as far as that stuff goes. And, I do think the three big dogs, FaZe, Optic, and Space Station, are the ones to watch as far as that goes, because they are like the dominant teams. Again, kind of the big upset for the Atlanta major was probably FaZe getting knocked out. I think they were like top 6 or something like that. Like they got knocked out early, which was pretty unfortunate for them. Optic was in the winners bracket, got knocked down to the losers bracket by... God, I always forget the secondary teams in the thing. Started with the L, but now I can't remember. But yeah, there were some of the like underdogs that performed pretty well in the major also. God, I'll have to look it up now. HCS Atlanta bracket. Oh, okay. So Shopify Rebellion knocked Optic down into the losers bracket, and then Optic beat FaZe to knock them out. Like I said, I think they were top 6 or something. So they got knocked out. Like FaZe got knocked down. Oh God, geez. FaZe got knocked down in the first bracket. Are you kidding? By Pure. And then they sort of made a little bit of a run on the lower bracket. And then when Optic got knocked down and they versed Optic, they got knocked out. Then Pure got knocked out by Space Station Gaming in the upper bracket, and then went up against Optic in the lower bracket semifinals, I guess, and Optic kind of beat them. Shopify Rebellion beating Optic went up against Space Station in the upper bracket and got slammed by Space Station and got sent to the lower bracket finals against Optic, and then Optic slammed them. So Optic kind of slammed in the lower bracket while they were there, and then unfortunately in the grand finals, making their lower bracket run into the grand finals, Optic versus Space Station. Space Station had done the winners bracket run, and it ended 4-1, I believe. I was just looking at it and then I looked away, I think. But yeah, Optic only won one of the rounds, and then Space Station won the rest. Yeah, 4-1. So that is sort of the gist of the bracket that went down. It was also I think ended up only being an hour grand finals. So it was a pretty fast grand finals match. Like I said, 4-1. It was only 5 games, and Optic got kind of slammed out a little over than an hour. And it got to have been at least an hour and a half, I would think, with commentary and breaks and all, I guess. But yeah, Space Station looking like the team. But like I said, I think FaZe has also, they're gonna reevaluate, come back stronger in the next major. And Optic, I don't know, man. I don't know about Optic. I think there is probably Optic is an amazing team, right? Like a Halo team. So I think they're gonna be a strong team. But I'm wondering, we were talking about this earlier also, Formal talking about being done with Halo this year. after this thing? Has that affected the team morale? Like they know like the team's gonna break up somewhat, like to a certain extent at the end of this year, and clearly like Formal, even though he's committed to this year, is there that passion that was there year one? Probably not, right? Like in year one, he was like super passionate about Halo. He kind of like had to fight his way into the team, and then when he got into the team, he just completely dominated. Right now it's year three. It's like looking like he's sort of done with the game. He's committed to this year. I don't think that's going to affect. I don't think he's throwing the game or anything like that. I don't think he's doing anything poorly, but it definitely has psychological effects on player and team, knowing that like we're sort of done with this game this year, sort of thing, right? So maybe that might have something to do with the performance. But I don't know. Like I said, I do think Optic is a solid team still. In fact, we've talked about it a few times in the previous majors. The player that was dropped from Space Station, he joined Optic. So he replaced APG. He goes by like Dead Zone now. I think he was Penguin prior when he was in Space Station. But yeah, it's a good team. It's like an excellent team, but yeah, not yet been able to seal the deal as far as like major victory this year. What else? Oh, the next major is going to be hosted by Space Station, so they're going to have a home team advantage. So whoever wins it or whoever goes up against them is going to have an uphill battle, just because of like crowd support will be in their favor, and like considering their hosting and all that. So yeah, the next one's I don't know where they're located, but Space Station's hosting it. Wherever. Oh, Salt Lake City. It says right there. So yeah, the next one's Salt Lake City, hosted by Space Station Gaming, and then we'll have the grand finals coming up. So yeah, again, like I said, I mean, I think to be fair, also like even viewership wise, for me personally, I am a little like tuned out of the esports aspect of Halo now. Like, I think especially like, man, the last 3 operations was so like miserable in Halo, and experience wise, because of like connections in India and all. Like, I was literally getting into 300 ping lobbies back to back last time I played the game. I was pretty checked out by the game, right? And that did also have an effect on my interest in the esports scene. So I think like we're talking about, like, is it right for like Formal to like be leaving? Is it the right time and all? Sort of is, right? Like the game sort of like pittered out. I think interest as far as viewership and player base and all is kind of dwindling. I don't know, man. I presume there will be an HCS next year, but I think it'll be different. I think it'll be a smaller crowd. It is fun watching them, though. It is fun watching the pros play and all. But like I said, I think overall, personal, when you're hyped for the game, you want to see, you want to watch. When the game's sort of like on its last legs and you're not enjoying the game anymore for X, Y, Z factors. In my case, it was like, I'm getting into 300 ping lobbies and all. It's not really exciting to like try to fight those battles. It's just the way it goes, I guess. Just the way it goes. But nice rewards, like awesome rewards for this major. So I am very happy that even though like my interest wasn't at its peak, once I saw like the viewership rewards and all, that definitely got me like interested and wanting to like, get that viewership reward, and participate in that event as a viewer, right? And that helped. Like I think if it was if it was another like letdown like the previous major, as far as rewards go, where it just didn't interest me, I might not have even bothered like being semi-interested in the finals day. Whereas like the viewership stuff, even though I had earned it and I was excited to have earned it, right? I knew, like, I was like, oh man, I'm so excited. I like this stuff so much. I'm definitely going to want to showcase it. It got me invested in the finals day, like event and all. And the time I watched was heavily due to the fact that I was excited that I have something fun to play with in the game. And, you know, I'm now interested. Even, again, I had earned everything in the viewership stuff. So, like, it was genuinely just some nice quality stuff, new toys to play with in the game that got me excited for the game enough that made me want to watch the finals and stuff like that, right? So all that stuff has those rippled effects, you know? So yeah, hopefully next major and all will be equally as quality. Oh, what's up, Vaughn? Yeah, you missed. I'll play a few games after this. I'm just wrapping it up here, and then I'll play like a couple of bonus games. But yeah, that's it. That's all. Some nice rewards this major, and you know, the games were good enough, right? And unfortunate for Optic to get blown out in the grand finals, but they did put up a good fight getting there, and you know, hopefully, I'm hoping for a solid fight come major for the Salt Lake City major, and looking forward to seeing what the championship bracket will look like and how that plays out. You know, there's some good storylines going on as far as like, you know, the good teams maybe struggling with this major, but you know, potentially will they make their comeback? They should, because they're good enough and all that, right? And then some of the players potentially maybe planning their retirement from the game. So how will their final days or final like tournaments play out and all that, right? So, some good storylines. So yeah, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Awesome coding, awesome weapon coding, armor coding, fun major. And yeah, I think also the update is with the game has been, in my opinion, positively received personally. Yeah, I think the update, that's the other factor. The update, some of the like adjustments that they've done to the like update has at least got me a little hopeful that even though we're on the final stretch of this game's life, there might be a few more months left in the tank, you know? I talked about it in the previous stream, like my thoughts about this Operation Fleetcom and the update that coincided with it. And I do think a lot of the changes and things that they've added to it have improved the experience enough that potentially would encourage a little more playtime, as opposed to the limited playtime the prior operations and system had going for it. So yeah, I think even though we're on the final days of Halo, content-wise and stuff, there's still gas in the tank, and I think the next few majors will hopefully be exciting, and the next few operations will be exciting too. Well, next major and championship, but also the operations. Hope you guys enjoyed. Check out my old streams if you haven't already, and I will catch you later. Bye. Yeah. Game was in a rough state in the previous operations, and I was not excited. But the major viewership rewards got that tingle back in my feelings. And then the update, operation, and game quality of lives helped a lot.